hard afternoon's work done. Struggled with those hinges a bit and the door wheels, but there we are, we've done it now. Nothing to do till tomorrow, and we're going to have to start getting ready to paint, I guess, and put those wheels on. In the middle, well, actually tomorrow we have to go to Christchurch, so we may not be tomorrow, but hey, we're retired. Another day maybe. But we're sat here, local. Well, everything's good. We're growing old gracefully. Alright, good morning everyone. Thanks for looking at the channel. Hopefully you'll enjoy what I'm about to tell you. This is a project we started last year, I'm working on at the moment. What we did, or what I did, I put this porch up. You can just about see here. It's just quite nice, and put some bifold doors in. I made the doors and put those in there anyway. And this is the door, the garage door that was in there originally. And we've decided I'm going to use that door to put up on this last post here. It's that one. And it's going to swing and it'll go up against the fence. Hopefully in the summer it'll be open most of the time, and it'll just get closed during inclement weather, which is most of the winter here. So that's what I'm planning to do. So I've taken the gate so far, the door. I've just taken off all the old bits and pieces, taken off this rusty hinge, ground that off. There's one on that side as well, and a few bits and pieces, and painted the edging. This is what I'm going to paint on this side. This will be the side which is up against the fence. And I'm going to put some hinges on it and some wheels. And the hinges and wheels I've got in here, I'll probably have to make brackets. Well, this is the reason for it, one of the reasons. This is the bike I built, the bike I built last year during lockdown. It's stored in here, and I'd like to store this one and Sylvia and this electric bike all out in outside there, giving all room in here. That's my processing anyway. So I bought these lovely hinges here from the local hardware shop, with two wheels on, and I know they work because over here I've used those wheels before. So you can see they're down here, and there's one on the other side. You can't see it behind the door right there. So I know those wheels work, and the process is sound. So I thought, well, we'll go for it on here. So I've got the two wheels, and I've bought some lovely stainless steel hinges to hang it on. And then obviously we'll fill it in. I'll tell you more about the other doors as we get to them. I'm going to take these are on bits of rusty metal here. I'm going to make brackets to support these wheels on, to bolt onto the garage door. That's the process. That's the screws I'm going to use. That's some stuff I bought back from Prego Mills, just like restocking the workshop. Anyway, that's what we're going to do. Let's crack on. Okay, so we've managed to fit the hinges now. There they are. They're rather cute. Lovely hinges. I don't get excited by hinges very often, but there we are. And I've decided to fit them on this edge here rather than this edge, because I want the door to go, the gate, or door, whatever you want to call it, to go flush to the fence when it's fitted. So for instance, if I mounted it on this edge here, on the post down there, obviously it's going to come in, there's a gap here of 4 inches, and there'll be a 4-inch gap. But if I mount it here, which I can do with it should come flush along the fence to keep it in more and out of the way during the summer months. So that's the plan. So far so good. So now we've just got to go and make the brackets to hold the wheels. Okay, we're in trouble now.
Are you going to do what you're going to do?
Supervisor's come to check out what's going on.
Checking out. I just still haven't understood what you're going to do. Right, you painted the back of the garage. Oh, you put hinges on it.
Lovely hinges.
Oh, they're pretty stuff.
Well,
do they move?
Yeah, of course they move. Lovely hinges, look, two hinges. They meet with approval.
Yeah, they do, they're nice.
Well, the seal of approval we're on now. Sorry?
I don't know what I thought was going to go on this.
This is going to have two wheels on the bottom.
Yeah.
One on one side. This one here will be on the inside.
Yeah.
Just here. That's inside, and the one on the end will be underneath on the outside.
Okay. And that will make it do what? apart from
It'll
beer.
go up against the fence.
Yeah.
But I'll just explain the reason for doing these hinges on this side rather than this edge.
Give it strength.
No, it's because if I put them on the other edge, I'll have to fold the door from here.
Will that post be strong enough to take the
The
weight?
post, it's not going to take any weight. It's fine.
Right, it's on wheels, so
It's not this post, is it? But anyway, that's
You go on, keep going.
that. If it's on this edge,
Yeah.
when the gate folds open, there'll be
Yeah.
a 4-inch gap just here.
Oh, that's no good.
Whereas if the hinges are there on this edge,
Yes.
when it folds flat, it'll fold flat like that.
Yes.
So the hinges can go on this edge,
Yes.
and it'll be closer to the fence.
Yes.
That's what I want. So
Okey-dokey.
during the summer, when the gate's open all the time,
That's a long screw. Well, it's a sort of a nail and a screw. Screw. Long screw. Yeah, alright.
couldn't buy it, could you? Right, we've proceeded a little bit on this job. Said I was going to make some brackets, so I've made some brackets here, as you can see. Attached the wheel to them. A couple of good brackets, nice and sturdy. Put the holes in ready to attach to the door. Now the next job is going to be to put these two pieces on, which I've cut, and these are going to brace the joint. So these are going to go between there and there. On both of these, I've got two of them, and that will strengthen it when it takes the weight of the door. The force is all backwards and forwards really that way, but there's no lateral force this way, so because it's just going straight. So I'm hoping that it won't twist when it can't twist really. So we'll soon see when we put it up. If it does, we'll have to make a different bracket and put a bit more on the side, but I'm hoping that should be enough. I'll brace this, as I say, it's going to go in there, and that should be just the job. So that's where we're up to on this project. Time to break out the welder. Right, there you have it. We've just completed this bracket, heads, and there it is. Looks quite smart. Light's falling down on my head. That's that one done. This one I've done already. As you can see, it's got the wheel already attached to it. Although obviously I'll take that off. Now all that remains now is to put a bit of paint on this bracket. I think a bit of hammerite is needed, and I think it's time now to call that a day for this project. Come back tomorrow. I think we need to go now to the pub, get a pint. Just to explain one little thing of this, I just want you to see this. Look at this old welder. This is an old MIG welder. It's at least 20 years old. Still does the job, and with that welder I've kept both my daughter's cars on the road, two Fords, both rotten, and without this they would never have survived the time that they did. Anyway, they're not the case anymore, but that's what I bought it for. My daughter had a little black Ford Fiesta and it was rotted completely, and we needed to get a welder, so I bought it for that. And that's a long time ago, so it's pretty rusty and knackered, but it still does the job I want it to do, so don't throw anything away that's worthy of keeping and still works. Hard afternoon's work done. Struggled with those hinges a bit and the door wheels, but there we are, we've done it now. Nothing to do tomorrow, and we're going to have to start getting ready to paint, I guess, and put those wheels on. In the middle, well, actually tomorrow we have to go to Christchurch, so we may not be tomorrow, but hey, we're retired. Another day maybe. But we're sat here, local. Well, everything's good. We're growing old gracefully, which is more than I can say for the guy on the front page of the Sun today. Dear old Prince Andrew. Yeah. Well, no, I'm not going to say anything. There it is. Bye. Okay, we're back on this project again. We managed to put a coat of paint on, tidy it up a bit, and we fitted the wheels. And there's the other wheel down there, you can see. And the hinges are on. And the ends just here. So ready to go. So next stage is to see how it hangs, literally. Okay, so there's an update here on the door. We've hung the door, which is okay. It's just here, look. Quite pleased with it. Wheels are on the ground. It's looking quite good. And here it goes. And there it is. An old garage door. It's the garage door I was about to take the tip last year. So I thought, well, don't need that. But obviously I do. The current state of play so far, what have we achieved here? We've got on this project, gates up. Got a beam going across the top so we can put a bolt in, so secured that. So we can open and close that. We need to put a gate in here, obviously. We've already put one gate in, as we said we were going to do. That's this one here. It's clear, it's plain, and in summer we can put it back here and we can grow our tomatoes up and down here. Hooks are still up, so that'll stay open all summer, and then in the winter, colder months when it's rainy and wet and windy and horrible like now, a bit noisy, we can close that one. Now we're doing the second, making the second one now, which is here. So we've started it, just got the frame in at the moment, but we've got a bit of a problem come out, a bit of a challenge, and that is our cat, Mr. Jinx. Lynn's reliably informing that Mr. Jinx won't be able to get in from the garden once these two gates are closed. So I guess this gate we've got to put an access in for Mr. Jinx. So keep following, we'll see how it progresses. That's the challenge for today. To finishing this project, we've got the old garage door which we've repurposed. We're going to take it to the tip last year, but fortunately we didn't. Made some gates. This one here, little gate, and put gates along here, and one down here. Basically, just to stop the wind coming through. Really, in the winter, because in the summer, I want to open the gates up. They go back here like that, and up there we got strings, all the strings for the tomato plants, and the tomato plants will go along here. And the same with that one comes back as well. So that's quite a good job. And then, as I said, the garage door is repurposed. The door obviously goes right out.